Problem is this is the same form that they've been hanging out since a couple weeks ago. As you can see, no clinics will ID clinics will continue with no changes. There's no way that won't happen. As far as I know right now, there's nobody to do the clinics. The only thing they can do is hand out the mail, and I think they're gonna have somebody for that, but I don't know yet. So that's the big problem. And like I don't know if you were here when Jeremy was here in the morning trying to pick up his mail. And they couldn't figure out what to do, right? Because they don't know, they don't have a plan. They never had a plan around. They've always, they either can't read my letter, or I told them on November 23rd, I'm not moving, I'm not going to Scarborough. And they had their head in the sand all the way till today. And today they're handing out a sheet with the wrong number on it. They don't know what to do when people come to ask their mail. They don't have an answer. They don't have a system to deal with that. So that's the problem. That's the number one issue in terms of like 30 hours. I have him in the back there. If you were to come today, Jeremy, it would have been very simple for Jeremy today. I did his SIM card out of this office in the back, as I often do because people can't always make clinics. He left his ID with me. I did his SIM card. Today he was coming back to pick up his ID. He would have just walked back. I give it to him. It's a 30-second transaction. I'm serious. A 30-second. Now what took 30 seconds, the first time he went in, they told him that he had to wait wait till 2:30 to find out what was going on, to phone back at 2:30. Then when I phoned and I talked to Laura, I said, no, you deal with him now, you get this guy's ID. He went back in, and now their plan is they'll find out that the ID was there. They're shipping it all the way from Scarborough. They're making him wait 2.5 hours to get his ID. So at 12 o'clock, he's got to come back here and hope his ID is here for 2.5 hours. That'll be the pattern. That'll be the pattern as people need to get their ID. And that's why it's illogical. It doesn't make sense to move an administration office away from all the services. It's a nightmare. A nightmare. They all live in the hostels over here, Maxwell Megan, Seton House. There was a woman from Covenant House here. There's Fred Victor Center. They come from all the shelters all around us. They come to those ID clinics, and they're expected, and they can pick up their mail at the clinic, but that's only an hour and a half during the week. Some people can't make it for whatever reason, so they just come here and they say, my welfare worker wants to see my ID. I have to get it now. So that's it. They come and they get it. Now what? You're supposed to track. And if you look, by the way, if you film that, you go look at that front door. What does it say on that front door? No TTC tickets. Sorry, right? Is that what it says on there? So how do you make a move like this, where you force people to come and come here, and then somehow how are they supposed to get to pick up their ID or to Scarborough if they're not willing to give out TTC tickets? Yeah, it's a nightmare.